You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
I keep these put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. It's all a hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
Hold out here for a pill. Ready tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you. And oh yeah, we got another Q&A going down. Late night Friday night stream. What's going down, everyone? Let's see who's up here. Jay. Oh, there we go. And Jay said, fire him up. Let's go.
All right. Fire them up.
Let's get it. I'm packing the bowl right now. Papa J, he said, smoking on some cat piss. Let's go. Throw it in the chat. What are you guys smoking on right now? Jay said, I'm smoking Blue Blaze from the swamp. Let's get it. Crispy said, welcome to the best damn fantasy football podcast on any network. You the man, Crispy. You the man. Let him know. Hit that like button. What up, Bakes? Shout out to Minnesota Marty on Twitch. Yeah, AJ Brown. Man, hamstring. We hate those late hamstring adds to the injury report. What up, Jeff? He said DeMarcus Robinson or Pittman Jr. See, it sucks that you have to ask that question. And I know why you have to ask that question, because I don't want to start Pittman Jr. either. He's going up against Jair Alexander. I'm super nervous about it. And for that reason, I'm going to say DeMarcus Robinson. Toyota One, what up? He said, let's fucking go. He said, fuck the injuries. You damn right. Any word on Kenneth Walker yet? Yeah, he's doubtful, dude. Like, he ain't playing. Lupe, he said, full PPR, flex Ford, DeMarcus Robinson, Brian Thomas Jr. Worthy. I'll go Ford. And let me see. Make sure I save the spot of where we at. CB Dizzle, you the man. He said America's team smoking on that Saints pack. Let's go. It's all smoke to that. That's funny. I know Jay's not going to like that, but I'll smoke to that. Appreciate the super chat, my brother. And I got it all hooked up. We're going to have now, when any super chat goes down on the show, you're going to see the bottom, what's it called? The bottom little banner here. I'm going to get to the spot right now where I could change it. I'm going to smoke this bowl. And I'm going to update. And we'll get your name on there. We'll get CB Dizzle on there. Let's get it. Woo! All right. Let's get it. All right, we're getting CB Dizzle. Look at this. We're getting CB Dizzle added right now. Anybody who leaves a live chat, the super chat on the stream, the higher the super chat, you'll get added on there. It's got to be higher than the previous ones. Here we go. Where is it? Download. There we go. All right. Smoke it up. Another one for that. You demand CB Dizzle. You want to get your question answered right away, guys? Just make sure you throw in a super chat. You'll get it answered right away. And there we go. Look at that. Now it shows CB Dizzle on there. I got to change the made it a little higher than I should have there because I'm like a perfectionist about everything. But there we go. We'll fix that. All right. So anybody want to make the cut on being in the footer? All you got to do is throw in a higher than a $2 super chat, and your name is going to be there at the bottom. And Jeff said you got the best sound bites once again. Hell yeah. I need to get. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on.
I know all this, okay? But I do like hearing it, so go on.
Marty said Charbonnet time. Yeah, I'm nervous, but yeah, I mean, it is Charbonnet time. It is Charbonnet time. At least for one game. What up, Elias? Michael said traded Caleb and Mostert for DK, Metcalf, Caleb, and not my starter. Yeah. Elias said I haven't smoked in 2 weeks. Is there a specific reason? Jeff said, glad I picked up Jordan Mason and Charbonnet for sure. I mean, those are the headliners on the show tonight, right there, man. I mean, these are going to be, the most added and started guys around for sure. And don't remember if I asked you, but pick 2 out of Pollard, Najee, Marv, Ayuk, and Dell. Probably Ayuk and Dell. Coach C, what up, homie? What up? And yeah, and I'm not mad at that trade, dude. Get Caleb out of there. Jason, what up, bro? Marty said CMC's a bust already. Not yet. He misses more than September, potentially would be. And Jamie in the house, what up? He's at first question. What's everyone smoking on? Let us know.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Weed is from the earth. God put this here for me and you. Take advantage, man.
There we go. Crispy said, match it, peeps. Let's go. Or throw in $1 higher so you can get your name on the bottom. Or throw in higher than 21 and you'll be on the season side, and that stays the same until someone beats it, and it'll stay the same until the end of the season. All right. And what did Tyree say here? Worthy, Palmer, Moss, Cooper, Hubbard, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Worthy and Moss. Michael said, would you trade Najee and DK for CMC? Already have Mason. To get CMC, yeah, I would. Okay, said school started, wanted to take a break. Man, see, that's what I don't understand. Because, like, for me, smoking weed's a performance enhancement drug. Especially when it comes to, like, remembering things that I'm, like, studying. Like, I do a lot of research while I get high on, like, football scores and, just literally everything. Statistics and all types of shit. And but I feel you, bro. But man, as long as you're not smoking so much that you fall asleep, And what up, Zach? Should I trade Ford for Zay Flowers? My RBs are Brees, Pacheco, and wide receivers are Cup, Rasheed Rice, Nico. I might do that. I mean, both guys, I feel like very solid, and neither one of them are like super top tier guys, but they're like, Ford should be a wide RB2 most of the time. Zay Flowers seems like he'll be RB2-ish, a lot of times as well. So I'd do that, but I mean, just right there, you have 3 nice receivers and you have 2 good running backs, if you don't have any other running backs. But also, Ford's on borrowed time, so yeah, I'm not afraid to do that. And Crispy, we're smoking this bowl for you, bro. This bowl's for you, Grisby. Or should I trade for Tank Dell? I feel like I like Tank Dell a little bit more, but like I feel like once they unlock that offense a little bit better, that Zay Flowers is going to be like I mean he's just going to be top priority in that offense. Oh, Elias, did you see me? I had something in the way, so I couldn't see, but I saw you saw me on IG. Well, how'd that look over there? Like now, instead of having it where it's like, horizontal, now it's vertical over there. We got it like, just ready for IG. I don't know if that's going to help anybody come into IG, but hasn't so far. And Scotty boy, what up? What up? Ghost Monkey, what up? What up? Chef Ran, what up? What up? And Coach E said, Hustler, how many times this week did you go live? Well, when would we start the week? Let's say Monday. So Monday morning, Monday Night Football, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, Thursday Night Football. And then Friday morning, and then right now, and then we're gonna go live one time. I'm going on a podcast tomorrow, but I'm gonna be going live one more time tomorrow night, and then we'll be live on Sunday morning for like 6-8 hours, and then we'll be live Sunday night. So what's that? That'll be like 12 live streams throughout the week. 12 live streams throughout the week, give or take. So we're killing it, man. We're killing it. And Jeff said Steelers D or the Ravens D. The Steelers going up against the Broncos. I feel like Broncos are one of the worst offenses in the NFL right now. And Scotty Boy said AJ Brown injury. He said tough call. Yeah, it's Monday Night Football. It fucking sucks, dude. Fucking sucks, man. It really does. Go out there and get you some down. And I would only get him as like an auto sub. I wouldn't be like trying to start him. And I would hope, and I hope and pray for AJ Brown to play. Prime Time Z. He said, what up, bro? Hope you're doing well. Always, homie. He said, we're starting Flowers or Monty in the flex. Leaning Flowers. Big Sam trying to sell Jordan Mason and Chase Brown for CMC and Worthy. He's the Zach Moss owner. I picked up Mason off waivers. Nice. And Elias said, without IG, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know you were live. Perfect. As long as it's working good for somebody. Like, man, I mean, yeah, even if it's just to notify people that I'm live on YouTube, that's cool. That's cool for me. But yeah, like for anybody who is on IG, you'll see it's a little bit it's the vertical format. I got that hooked up now to where it doesn't you just looks like the stream is for Instagram. And my YouTube noties are off. All right, Coach C. So we appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Anybody who wants to show some extra appreciation, hit that super chat at the bottom. All you got to do, we got CB Dizzle and our man Crispy who threw in some super chats so far today. All you got to do, you want to get your name on the bottom there, you just got to throw a higher super chat than $3, and you are on there. Want to get your name on there for the season? All you got to do, throw in higher than a $20 super chat, and you're right there until somebody beats it. And Zach said, also thinking about trading JSN for Brian Thomas Jr. in the league. I would. Doug said Jordan Mason for Aaron Jones. Gus Bus would what they expect. Elias said, you pick two of these guys. Ayuk, Marv, Najee, Pollard, Dell. Yeah, I answered this a little bit earlier. I think I chose Ayuk and Dell. Crispy said, man, way more than any other podcast. Nobody's going, and this is in addition to all the videos, all the shorts and everything. This is just the live streams where I'm taking on questions or, just hanging out, smoking weed, watching football games. Pop crack time. Let's see. That was a good one. Could Could you guys hear that through the microphone? I got real close. I don't know if you could hear it or not, though. Or Brian Thomas. I'd go Ayukendale, but Brian Thomas is close, though. And Doug said, would they accept, you think? I doubt it. I don't know, though. I mean, I don't know. CB Dizzle, tough times out here having Likely and Andrew. Man, it's hard out here for a commish. That's for sure. Reset full PPR. Start Jordan Mason over Monty if CMC's out. They said that CMC might be headed for IR. So, yeah, I'm assuming he's going to be out. So also have DK and Rashee Rice at the flex. Should I start Brian Thomas over either? No. I mean, leaning on starting him over DK, but kind of tough to. I mean, gotta have a little bit of stones to make that call after just one game from Brian Thomas Jr. when DK is like one of the biggest red zone threats in the league. And Tyree, I know I answered this earlier. I said Worthy and Moss. Worthy Moss. Doug said, would they accept that, you think? I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, he said, I'll try. I mean, that's all you can do. Just throw it out there. Go send it to him. Go see what the hell happens. And everybody hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, what are you doing? Hit it. Hit it now. Go ahead and do it. Let's see how many. And, I'm going to do it over here as well. I know I'm slacking on that. Let's see how many likes that the stream's up to right now. 12 likes. But we got like double that. Like watching just on YouTube alone. Come on, man. Hit that like button, guys. Let's fix it. I'm gonna sit here, smoke a bowl. Andre, let's answer your question here. Do I start Neighbors or London this week? Fuck, man. Damn it. London, but it sucks. It really does. It does suck. But yeah, that's who I'd start. Josh had Terrell Bernard out for a month. I mean, all I could say is that's better than the entire year, because if he would have had a torn pec, he would have been out for the entire year. So it really sucks because, like, he might as well be out 5 weeks, right? Because he only got us 4 points in this game. So that's just like really, really sucked. IR, hopefully you got an IR spot. I mean, in the leagues you have with me, Toyota one, you for sure have an IR spot just for anybody else who's out there, All right. And if you guys don't have a little green cross next to your name, like our man Toyota one, Josh, has right there, little green cross, all you got to do, you got to hit that join button. Okay. You got to hit that join button. That should be in like right underneath like where the stream is. And then if you don't see it there, look in the pinned post in the chat. There's a link that you can click on. The higher the tier you're on, the more entries that you get, and look out for there. There's even an executive producer like option on there. You get shouted out every single show for being an executive producer on the show. And Tyree said, my bad, Hustler, just missed it. Thank you. Okay. But as long as you got it now, we Gucci. And shout out to Pedro. What up, Pedro? On Twitch. Cheers. Jamie said Danny Dimes top 15 QB this week. Go ahead and tell me why. Dude, right? Toyota one said my IR is getting full. Bro, in our dynasties, we have 10 IR spots. I swear, like half of my dynasty leagues, my IR is already full. All the way with 10. And it's like, now I got to think, like, do I want to hold certain guys in the IR spot that are probably going to be there all year that I don't even know if I want next year? Like, now I'm coming to terms with, like, that kind of stuff. Pedro said, smoking weed legal in your state? Hell yeah, I'm in Nevada. I'm in the great state of Nevada. In Las Vegas, to be more specific. So, yep, 100% legal where I'm at. And I came from California, where it was also 100% legal where I was at. And Coach C said, Hustler, in your eyes, who's going to be the fantasy player of the week? You know what? That's a good question, Aquato. And Pedro, no, I'm not a Raiders fan. I used to be a Chargers fan when I lived in San Diego until they moved to LA in like kind of like a shitty fashion. And with the way that like the owner was kind of just like being an asshole, I just became a free agent. Jeff Rand said A-Chain. He could be, but I hope we see someone better. I hope we see someone better than 30 points. Juicy matchup and his rushing. Who'd you say? Danny Dimes. We'll agree to disagree. How about that? I think that it's going to be Amon Ra. And I think it's going to be because of Antoine Winfield missing in action. I know he wasn't going to be the one who was going to be covering him necessarily, but I bet he would be doubling up on him a lot of times. And now they're not going to have that safety net with him. So I'm just going to say Amon Ra. Pedro said, what are your expectations for Packers without Love? Pain. Ugliness. Very, very. It's going to be very, very ugly. Very, very ugly, man. Tread one said, my issue is I drop someone to add someone who can play now. The waiver wire needs time to grind, and hope for the best. Yeah. Pedro said playoffs at least. Well, the thing is like Love's going to miss like 3 or 4 games. So, I mean, could they still make the playoffs in the NFC? Like, hell yeah, man. Like, you barely have to be around 500 to do that. So, and Axel Houston said, how much to do a review of all my teams? Well, how about this? How about just go $1 each? How about go $1 higher each time on a super chat and just throw them in as a super chat each time? You can start at 2 like you just did right there. And then your name gets down at the bottom of the right here, right in the footer. And 2's the high super chat of the night right now. And what up, Axel? Let's smoke it up, dude. Let's smoke it up. Fuck yeah, dude. Dolphins in the same boat. Just like the Packers are with the wide receiver play, for sure. Yeah, Pedro said, hey, you're the coolest streamer. I like that, Pedro. Make sure you join up, man. Subscribe on Twitch so you get access to the custom emojis that we have. You'll get a little green cross next to your name, like a membership badge. And you could join up with Amazon Prime for free if you haven't used your sub anywhere else. If not, it's $5 or $6, depending on if you're using your phone or computer. But yeah, just sub up. Yeah, there we go. Pedro subbed up with Prime. Let's smoke it up. And look at all the custom emojis that are in there. All of these ones I made. Or well, I mean, maybe not all of them I made, but I made sure to get all of these available on Twitch. There's so many. I'm still adding them all. There we go. Boom. And this is why I like Twitch, because it's cool. It will like, I don't know why the emojis will carry over from Twitch to this program that I'm using here, but they won't carry over from YouTube. I don't understand that, because now we got the custom emojis on YouTube over here. Yeah, we got to get everybody, now that we got remonetized on YouTube, we got to get everybody joining. Come on, man. We need more people joining. I need to see everybody with those green crosses next to their name. And he said, any thoughts on Caleb? It's not going to be good for him this week. Like, if you have Caleb, do not start him this week versus the Texans, man. Like, don't do it. Just keep him on your bench. Let him marinate. And Scotty Boy said, by far the best fantasy channel, hands down. It's a family. Hell yeah. And Scotty's been around since 2020, right? Like, man, hell yeah. Scotty's been around for a minute now. Shout out to New York. Pedro said, I don't have a fantasy team. Actually, well, in the future, we could fix that. And either way, like whether you play fantasy or not, we talk a lot of fantasy football, but just football in general, it's all football talk. Like I do the watch parties for Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, you know, and then all day on Sunday. Yeah, there we go. I let it rip, bro. Fat bong. Yeah, let's go. Let's get another one for Toyota One. And now I got to go update the show footer here. And we're going to get Toyota One up here with the $5 super chat. You the man. Let's keep it going. Hold up. All right. There we go, Axel. Appreciate you, my brother. So I don't know what to do with those ass QBs and RBs. Give me 1 sec. We're going to smoke this bowl real quick, and I'm updating this 1 sec. Everybody just hang out for a sec, okay? Hang out for a sec. Every time we get a higher super chat, I'm going to be updating the footer here. Because I really want to showcase the people who show off the show for sure. All right. Boom. There we go. And just like that. Toyota One. He's there. All right. Hold on. We got to smoke this bowl for Toyota One. We got a fatty. Oh. And it was so sticky that it totally just fell. Oh, right there. Fell in my lap, though. There we go. Got it. We're Gucci. That shit was so sticky. All I did was barely touch it with my finger, and the whole thing came out of the bowl. All right. And everybody's questions. Blinks. Hang out on Twitch. Hang out. I'll answer your question in a sec. Gooseneck. Hang out over there on Twitch. Just wait a second. We're going to smoke this bowl, and then I'll get to your guys' questions. Let's see. Who else? I know we got someone else. I saw John on YouTube. Hang out, guys. Got your questions. Astros on top. What up? Crispy said no more early QBs for me. I mean, it hurts. Like, no, I mean, you could say the same thing about Tua wasn't even an early quarterback, but Love wasn't either. Like, I mean, those guys weren't first rounders. All right, here we go. Everybody just hang out. Throw an emoji in so I know that you're cool, hanging out and waiting. It'll just be a minute or two. Don't worry. I don't think Tua will retire, Pedro. I don't think Tua will retire. Hey, Jason made it over to YouTube. Let's go. Gooseneck doing emoji in there. All right. Here we go. All right. Axel, he threw in the super chat. He skips the line. Let's see. Fields. That's how we're starting this off with Fields. Lawrence, Taylor, Brian Robinson. Hold on. Brian Robinson. Had to party and lose. Mostert, Charbonnet, Spears, AJ Brown, who just ended up on the injury report today. Rice, Cooper, Pittman, Brian Thomas Jr., and DK. So I don't know what to do with the ass QBs and RBs. I mean, you got Taylor, you went hero, RB, and eventually you might have to make a move and trade for someone. Like that's probably what the move is going to be is, getting some guys off of waivers. They end up hitting, and then you trade like 2 or 3 of them for like one decent player. It's probably what you're going to have to do. And you still got time. You got a lot of time. And Pedro said, I don't know, seems like too much work for me to do. Well, you know what's cool? I have this format where you just draft, you do a draft, and then the season plays itself out, and the best players start all the time. So you don't even have to do any management. So if interested, you have to do the draft, and you have to do a little bit of research for the draft. But outside of that, there's no management. So there is no effort after the fact. Scotty Boy said, yep, day one, never leaves my homie. Hell yeah, you the man. You the man. John said Christian Watson will be worth starting this Sunday. I don't think so. Like, I don't even think Malik Willis is going to throw for 100 yards. I think it's going to be really bad. Like, I mean, if you guys saw him play on the Titans, like, at all, like, I know that the Titans sucked when he was there, but, like, look at what Josh Dobbs did with the same exact team, only knowing the playbook for a couple days. So it's like, it wasn't about the Titans being, like, horrible, even though they were. But it was like about Malik Willis being horrible. And Blinksy, throw in an emoji or something, Blinksy, so I know that you're over there on Twitch. Stefan for J.K. Dobbins and Ayuk. Stefan for J.K. Dobbins and Ayuk. So my running backs are Swift and Karen, Kamara maybe. Wide receiver 1 is A.J. Brown. Man, see what would suck? What if A.J. Brown doesn't play this week, man? Like, I mean, I'm just saying that's in the world of outcomes now. I mean, we can still see what happens, tomorrow in their practice, because that's like their Friday practice because they got the Monday game. I mean, I want to say yes to this, but I also want to say hold. But it's like, I mean, Ayuk, how much lower down the pecking order is he going to be from Stephon Diggs? I'd probably do this. I'd probably do it. I probably would. I don't like to. I wouldn't like to, but depends on how bad you're. I mean, I don't know who Karen is. I'm assuming Kamara. Gooseneck guy said, I have CMC. Am I cooked? You're not cooked. You just got to stay alive right now. Got to stay alive right now. And John said, A.J. Brown's hamstring, what's the deal? It popped up today. Like, if he was playing on Sunday, this would be the equivalent to their Thursday practice, their second day of practice throughout the week. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If he's limited in practice tomorrow, Monday's up in the air. Yeah, Jamie said, just chilling, smoking, said my 35 lineups. Let's get it. Elias said, put Chase on the trade block and some offers receiving are hilarious. Yeah, for sure. You're going to get shitty ones. Jason said, just rip some straw. Nana times GMO. I like it. Elias said, you think he'd come back in the 6 weeks? Fuck. Who are we talking about? CMC? Oh, Chase? Yeah. I mean, played last week, right? What up, Roll? Crispy says, super chat peeps. This man's working hard for us. Hell yeah. You the man. You the man. Let me see what Jason said. Lamar, Shaheed, and Eckler for Chubb and Ford. I have Goff and Burrow. Would you take the Lamar trade? I guess it depends. Like Chubb and Ford, they would have to not really be worth it to my team. I don't really like Shaheed. I'm not a super fan of Eckler. And I'm assuming this is a 1 QB league. So I don't know. I don't know how much I'd be inclined to take this trade. And Pedro said, do you earn money with fantasy football? Well, I have a fantasy football business, a fantasy football consulting business. So yes, I earn money in more ways with one than did that sound weird? More ways with one. Way more than one way do I make money with fantasy football. Yes. Shit, right? Chef Rand said Willis's ass said I'm a Titans fan. I mean, anybody who knows football knows that Malik Willis, barely an NFL quarterback. Barely an NFL quarterback. And I'm not talking about his athleticism or, anything like that. It's the arm accuracy. It's the accuracy. It's not good. Not good. Roll said, is Fields starting the whole season? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Fields is not good. He's not good. Like, we got to remember at the end of the day, I know Russ might be cooked and he may have he's got injuries and he's got issues. This guy's still a Super Bowl winning quarterback, you know? Like, I mean, that just goes far. That just goes a far way. Let's see. Insight on Jaden Daniels. I threw him on my lineup over Purdy this week. I'm assuming that it's a 4-point passing touchdown league. Is that what I assume, right? And if so, I'm not mad at it. But, man, Jaden Daniels, though, like, is he ever going to get us any points with his arm, or is it only going to be points with his legs? Because I feel like that keeps his floor high. But if he literally gets no points with passing and passing touchdowns, like, how many weeks are we going to, give him? Hey, David said, watching from Cedar Hill, Texas. What up, brother? He said, so glad Kansas State won today against Arizona. Waiting on the Bears-Texans game this Sunday. It's going to be a good one. We assume it's going to be good for the Texans. Hopefully it's good for the Texans. I assume it's going to be very bad for the Bears, as far as, like, stats and getting points. Crispy said Karen's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Always asking for the manager. And Christian, what up? He said 16 man. I like how you said 16 man, $300. You want to make sure I know this is legit. All right, I like it. Anthony Richardson makes me nervous already. Brees, Etienne, Amon-Ra, Terry, that makes me nervous. Pitts, Shaheed, what should I do with Etienne? And is my team good? I mean, your team's really good for a 16-teamer, for sure. I would start Etienne. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you mean? What should you do with them? I mean, you should start them. Start them for sure. Is that what you meant? I got White and Najee at 1 QB. I could trade Burrow or Goff. Oh, so would you be? Well, which side of the trade are you on? Like, that's what I want to know. Who are you trading away? Because I'm trying to give you, like, most trades could be like, you could almost talk up or talk down, like almost any trade, so that's why I want to know what side you're on so I can help you specifically. It's not about like which side would I take. It's about like, what would I do if I was you, in your shoes. Pedro, what's the expectations for the Jets this year? I mean, now that the Dolphins are screwed, at least for, the foreseeable future until we know, third or better in their division. But this is a wide range of outcomes. I don't think they're better than the Bills. Said he's a Russian QB, puts him in that tier. Yeah, I guess. Christy said, David said, Bears, Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze questionable for Sunday's games. Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to start those guys. Not at all. David said, no, Bears all the way. Time to bear down. RGQ, what do you think about this trade? Pittman Ford for Evans Lab. Mike Evans owner. Only has Mixon, Singletary, Mostert. I need an upgrade from Pittman. I like Ford more than Ladd. I guess I do like Ladd kind of long term. So, I mean, I'd be willing to do that. I mean, Evans, I feel like there's just no chance in hell that Pittman scores more touchdowns than Evans, barring injury. Ford and Chubb, that's like one person. Well, it is, but like, Shaheed and Eckler are kind of whatever. Like, Lamar's good, but it's like you're probably talking about a single QB league. So it's like, how good is he really in a league like that? And Gooseneck, not fantasy related, but what's your take on the Seahawks this season, offense and defense? Well, I like the Seahawks. I mean, they play in it's not the toughest division. I mean, at one point, I feel like this division was the toughest. Got to go back a few years for it to get like that. I mean, I feel like they can be still the second best team in that division. I feel like they'll do good enough to make it to the playoffs because like they do have, they're good on both sides of the ball. They probably have one of the best, if you just take the top three wide receivers, like they might have the best top three in like all of football right now. I mean, we don't see JSN get put on display that much, but maybe they're saving it for the playoffs or something. Who knows? But yeah, the Seahawks, I mean, good. They are good. And Johnny said 6.9K subs.
69, dude.
We hit it. We hit it today. And he said, what's first, 10K or a Willis passing TD? Man. I hope I mean, yeah, I hope we just get it real soon, man. Like it's crazy. It took me 5 years to get to 5,000 subs. Seemed like 5 years anyways. Maybe it was 4 and some change. Seemed like 5 years. I'm calling it 5 years. And then in the last 2 months, we've grown by damn near 2,000 subs in like a month and a half. In like a month and a half. Craziness. Craziness. And this bowl's for you, Johnny. This bowl is for you, Johnny. You the man. You the man. And Jason said, have a stacked line at wide receiver. I understand. I understand. But if those guys aren't really like helping your team, it's kind of no point to trade for them. Wouldn't you agree? That's kind of what I think about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't force a trade because like you feel like you have to. Look for the right trade. Maybe that's the right. Maybe you think that's the right trade. I don't know. It's just, it seems kind of blah. It seems kind of blah. And Jamie said, start Likely in the flex over Deontay Johnson. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Tomas. He said, Que paso? He said, nice to see him. He go, he said, what's up with Bogey? You guys not riding together anymore? You won't see him around here now. Enough was enough, and it was time for a change. Nah, just kidding. No, but yeah, he's doing different things now. How about that? RGQ said, I think I could get more for Pittman and Ford. Well, you have to find the right person. Like, you probably could if you found the right person. Pedro said, what are those boxes behind you all about? Oh, those ones right there? Trading cards. I like sometimes I'll do the trading card drops. I may keep those and sell those, you know, we'll figure it out. But trading cards is kind of a little thing that I got into for a little bit. This year I was just so busy doing drafts and shit. We didn't even do any of the box drops. But we still got them all though, and they're only raising in value, I feel. And Uncle Ted, Brown or Rico. Which Brown are we talking about? And Rico Dowdle, I'm assuming, right? But which Brown are we talking about? Sorry, dude. I just advise everybody, just so there's no guessing, like on my part, or I'm just like, which Brown? You know, because like Hollywood Brown, like he's not playing. Like, is that the Brown that you're talking about? Like they said that he's gonna need surgery or something, and so he might be cooked for the whole season. Oh, Chase Brown, yeah, maybe Chase Brown. But yeah, it is probably Chase Brown for sure. So just make sure you guys, just so we don't have to like, you know, figure all this out and guess. Rico, like fuck Chase Brown this week, like against the Chiefs. Like, I hope that they get him involved like more for all the shares that I have of him. But I'm almost all the way out on Chase Brown. I'm like one game away from being all out on him. Like just completely out. Christian said was trading Najee and Zay for ETN and Shaheed, a good trade. Yeah, I mean Shaheed's whatever, but yeah, I like getting ETN. I don't feel like you paid super up on him because Najee, I mean, he's whatever RB2. RGQ, what about Pittman, Najee for? Rather trade Ford than Najee. Unless Najee gets hurt. I mean, at least we know that he's going to be the 1A. RGQ, Ford for Diggs. I mean, if you get Diggs, I would do that. Jay say you deserve it, bro. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you. Toyota One said you're doing it right. Let's get it. Let's get it. And Crispy said, dragging my ass through all these damn leagues I joined and already had. You the man, Crispy. RGQ and football's only starting now. Yeah, about to have hella people coming in the weeks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's why I go live so much. That's why I appreciate you guys going and hitting the like button on all the different videos and stuff that I drop, because that helps new people find the channel as well. And why does that thing make a bubbling noise when you inhale it? Because there's water in there. Water filters it through the water. Remember in Knocked Up, he's like, I use a bong. It's got water in it. It filters out the addictive stuff. Pedro said NFL cards. Yep, NFL cards for sure. I mean, there is a couple NBA, over there, but yeah, it's pretty much all NFL cards. And they're ranging, there's 2022 boxes over there, 2023, and I'm pretty sure there's some 2024 boxes over there as well. So got a few years worth. And Gooseneck, I think I'll take a chance on Jane Daniels this week. He's playing the Giants. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Giants they're nothing to worry about for sure. I mean, I do like Brock versus the Vikings, though, and the Vikings do have some pretty good D, and they do have a nice corner that's going to be covering Ayuk, but I do like that as well. Yeah, Johnny, 80. Try to want to feel like a lot more losses this week compared to last week. Yeah, the injuries. Yeah, it's bullshit, dude. Bullshit. Uh-oh. Look at CB Dizzle. He said, another day, another hit. Let's go. Jay, put a little vodka in that bong. No. All right, and I gotta go update now. We gotta put CB Dizzle on here with the $6 super chat. Getting back on top on bottom right here. Let's go. Let me add this real quick first. CB Dizzle, and then I literally just pulled out a little nug. Right now, we're going to get ready to smoke this up. Smoke this up with the crew. CB Dizzle, you the man. Toyota One, he knocked Toyota One off the footer here, but Toyota One, you the man. I appreciate you, bro. Glad to have you in the crew. You're the fucking man. Christian, how would I know what age you are? Don't mention your age, because anybody under 16 shouldn't even be here. I mean, under 18 shouldn't even be here unless you have a medical card. But yeah, man, I get it. There we go. CB Dizzle. There we go. Let's go. Let's pack up this bowl for CB Dizzle. What Giants say? Dab and a dab and what? What is that? That's some soup. Oh man, Chris says good for you. He said, I don't know when you hit your first bong. I was I think 14, 15. No, I think it was either 15 or 16, something like that. So yeah, feel like it was like 10th or 11th grade. Like maybe I just started 11th grade or something like that. I remember. I still remember the time. I coughed in it, and water came up. Fucking sucked. Luckily, they had good bong etiquette, and it was like pretty much a brand new bong, and but water fell. It was bullshit. All right, hold on. I gotta figure out where I left off on the chat. Hold on a second. Then we're gonna hit this bowl. I was right here. I was on Tomas. All right, we'll continue from there. And look, only 5 minutes behind. All right. You know what? Let's catch up a little bit before I hit this bowl. Let's catch up a little bit, actually. Tomas said Charbonnet, Javante, JSN, Gus for my flex. I'm going to go Charbonnet. Let's do it. Abraham said, would you trade Kyren and London for Pacheco and Stevenson? I probably would. Yeah, I probably would. Because Kyren's the better player. Yeah, Johnny.
Let me hit that ball.
And let's see. Pedro said the Chiefs beating the Bengals this week, I think, very easily. Crispy said I hit my first bong when I was 13. I like it. Robert, you think Bucky Irvin has a chance to take over in a couple weeks? No. I think they'll both be part of a committee the whole way. RGQ say, you think Nick Chubb's coming back and steals Ford's show? Yes and yes. I just don't know when. I mean, we hope somewhere in between weeks 5 and 8, because that would be somewhere in the first half of the season. Jay said, I got someone who stacked RB, considered giving me Mixon for Puka. I'd probably do it. Especially if you need an RB. I'd probably do that. Gooseneck, Puka's injury fucked my team. Yeah, is it worth keeping him towards the end of the season? I mean, it's better than giving him up for nothing. I'll tell you that much. And fuck Nguyen, what up? Says, should I be worried about Devon A-Chain ankle sprain with him being a smaller back? I mean, yes. I mean, we should be worried about it, but I would not sell him for nothing, though. You know, if that's the alternative to whatever you're saying, like, don't be worried about him, but don't sell him for nothing. All right, caught up. Let's go.
Let me hit that ball.
Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grow like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects.
Woo! You guys catch my Friday the 13th shirt in honor of Friday the 13th. Woo! All right. There we go. Let me see. Johnny said, the smaller you are, the less weight you put on your ankle. So maybe it's less bad. Maybe. I mean, that's a positive way of looking at it. That's for sure. Positive way of looking at it. All right, hold on. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th. Let's fucking go. Got to be careful. Jason Voorhees. And Jason, where are you at? Jason's on Patreon. We got to trying to find where his comments are here. My phone's just blowing up right now. It's bullshit. Sleeper, just craziness. I think he already came in. He already came in since then. And Christian said James Cook went off last night. I wish I drafted more of them. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of I got a lot of Cook, and I've told a lot of people to draft a lot of Cook. I know that, week 1, people were a little bit nervous, and then they killed it. He said, I ain't calling you Pops. hey, Buck Jones. What up, Uncle Buck? Said 0-1. I'm losing my touch. Man, 0-1. You already cashing it in? Did you already lose? You already lost for the year? But nah, man. I mean, you killed it. How many was it last year or the year before where you went on a crazy tear of a winning streak in that league? And Poker Guts, what up? He said, what up, man? Did a few drafts today. Hopefully I assembled a super team for week 2. What do you mean? What kind of drafts? Underdog drafts, or what do you mean? Robert, what up? Would you start Wandale Robinson or Bucky Irving PPR? Full PPR Walker? Well, what's that? You had Walker in there? I'd probably go Wandale Robinson. Hey, shout out to our man Toker1J with a $10 super chat. Hold on, let me get this updated at the bottom here. And we're gonna smoke a fat ass bowl in lieu of Toker1J's $10 super chat here. And there we go. Right out new CB Dizzle, we appreciate you, bro. You were on the footer in 2 different occasions so far. You're the man. Jay takes over. Jay takes over that spot. And said, "Yep, had Walker." Okay. And Pedro, is Bryce Young a bust or is it too early? I'm already leaning on him being a bust. It's it's still kind of too early, but I mean, we're getting close to being able to make a decision about that, and the decision is leaning towards yes. That is for sure. It is leaning towards yes. All right. Toker 1J, you the man, bro. You the man. We got a new leader. We got a new leader down there. Appreciate ya. I'm probably going to have to make that bigger as well. I get real nitpicky about these graphics and the way that shit looks. Want to make sure everything looks good. There we go. All right. Appreciate you, Toker 1J. We're loading up a fat bowl right now. Let's go. And I love Austin Dean. What up? What up? Welcome back. So one of my league members is considering Jordan Mason and DK for Brees. Yeah, because if you lost week 1, there's some people who go into a crazy panic, right away, losing one game. And now that we're in week 2, it's the draft doesn't even matter. Wherever you drafted someone doesn't even matter. Some people, literally all you have to do is ask for certain people. And some people are so desperate when they trade that they will fucking trade away Brees for Jordan Mason and DK. And I know said considering it, so it's not nothing's for sure. But yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty ridiculous. Chris, so what's your thoughts on the Tua situation? I think the Dolphins receivers are in big trouble. Yes, they are in big trouble for sure. Tua might miss a couple games. I really don't think that he's going to retire. Doctors are going to clear him. Pedro, so what's your streaming schedule? First time here. I'd like to watch you more. So tomorrow night, it'll be a very similar time. Friday night and Saturday night, it's usually a little bit later, 8-ish West Coast time. That's 11 East Coast. I don't know where you are. Every morning I'm live. It's either 7 or 8 a.m. West Coast time. So that's either 10 or 11 a.m. East Coast time. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, those are the days I start a little earlier. And then the rest of the days usually 8 or 8:30. And then for every single game, if there's a football game on, I'm live. Only very, very, very seldom will I not be live for the Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night games. We're always live for those as well. And yeah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for subbing up with Amazon Prime on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, anybody out there, you can sub up for free on Twitch. The channel gets a little kickback. I don't know how much it is, but it's an equivalent of a $5 sub. And yeah, that's how we grow. That's how we grow. Because if we can get more subs, Twitch is gonna push us more, and that's really what it's all about. Because I'm doing this full time, and we don't have any corporate sponsors. So literally, you guys signing up as members, you guys are fucking sponsors of the show. That's how I think. And okay, Poker Gut said drafters. Okay, and Marcus Soto, what up, bro? What up? We got a $10 super chat from our man Jay. And there's a fat bowl coming your way. Woo! Woo! Lazard could easily put up 20 points again this week. Yeah, he could. Oh, there we go. Right. I totally missed that. Will, Mason or Rice? Both. Chop them in half and use both of them somehow. Man. Mason, I get Mason, like fuck, dude. Like that's tough, man. But Mason, he's gonna get all the work. He's gonna get all the work. Rice is gonna be good. Rice is gonna be good. Johnny said he said both. Figure it out. Figure it out. And hold on, now where are we at? I can't play both Mason and Rice. So funny. You even said I can't play both before I even answered. RGQ, I'm 0-1 with 30 seconds. Last week I was up 2 points, 49ers defense. Oh, yeah. I know it's crazy how a lot of people lost. I mean, I don't know if you were the one who said that same story like earlier, but like it's crazy. I know a lot of people lost on that, having the 49ers defense. Like that's kind of nuts. And I love Austin Dean. A-Chain was hurt. Yeah, McDaniels was checking him out there, 31-10. Well, he didn't practice on a short week. You know, that's really what it was. So I mean, he goes on the injury report as not practicing. We all start freaking out. But if we knew he was just like, Mostert's not going to play. He's going to be the guy. So we're not going to practice him this week. But they never said that. If they would have said that, nobody would have been freaking out at all about A-Chain. We just knew he didn't practice. That was it. And when these guys don't practice, we just assume that they're hurt. Poker Cats Dolphins get Tom Brady. Mike McDaniels did say that they think they're going to bring in a veteran quarterback. Rouse said, should I trade Marvin Harrison Jr. for Mike Evans? What do you think? I would. If you get Mike Evans, yeah. Well said, actually, I can. This is my 3-year team. I guess I'm going to bench Marvin Harrison Jr. for Malik Neighbors. I mean, I'd probably do that. Felt so bad for Tua. I hope he doesn't turn out like AB. Yeah, that would suck. Johnny said the Hustler League IDP double PPR. Well, definitely not. I don't think Will is Will in one of ours. I don't think he's in any of ours. Pedro said you watch college too. Nah, not really. Not a super fan of college. I mean, I'll watch some here and there, but it's not my thing. Not my thing. And Marcus said ripped. Oh yeah. Ultimate. And Will said pick one Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., Dell, or Brian Thomas Jr. It's funny. See, I'd play Dell or Brian Thomas Jr. over Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm leaning Brian Thomas Jr. Wow. He was one PI away from having an insane week one. The hell was that? And Buck said, damn it, Huss said ain't what he used to be 20 years ago. Shit's funny. Will said, I'm playing both. Look at my previous comment. I just throw it in again, man. Just throw it in again. Just please help me. Help me out. Help me help you. Help me help you. RGQC and 2 again inject. That was sad. I actually played against them. Oh, during a preseason game in high school, we got destroyed 32-7. I like it. Yeah, I once went up against the #1 overall pick in the MLB when we were 14-year-olds. I was one of 3 guys who got a hit off him that game. He destroyed us. He mowed us down. But I was one of 3 guys who got a hit off of him. It's a little fucking bloop single into fucking right center. But I did it. And he was throwing gas as a 14-year-old. Like he ended up getting close. He actually won. He was a part of that World Series Texas team that won when they went last year, the year before. I can't even remember. and got a hit off him when we were 14. Went to high school together, but that was the only time I actually like faced him. RGQ, I hope Tua tries to protect himself to the full extent. Like, man, he better wear that fucking. Why isn't he wearing the bobblehead helmet thing out there? He needs to. He needs to play Midnight Toker, bro. All right, let me go. Let me go find it. And you know, we need to. I'm gonna make you. We're gonna make Jay a mod over here. And yeah, I'm opening up mod status. Anybody else interested in being a mod on the channel? As long as you are as long as you're at least a $3 member, instant mod. Instant mod. Where is this? Why can I not? Why is it not letting me make you a moderator? Hold on. I think I might know why. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. And hit that like button, guys. We can get more. We can get more. There we go. All right, now, Jay, anytime you feed the jukebox or whatever, just throw in the YouTube. Throw in the YouTube link for whatever, like finding the video on YouTube. I'll go find this one. Oh, Toyota One says I sent you my picks for the Texans board. Okay, for sure. So RGQ, throw it in as a super chat. Throw it in as a super chat if you're going to feed the jukebox. Appreciate you, bro. And I Love Austin Dean was Matt Bush, the guy you got to hit off of. Yeah. #1 overall pick out of San Diego in 2004. Yep, that's who I'm talking about. He's got a crazy story. I don't have his contact. I don't have his contact or anything like that. It would be it'd be so awesome if I did. Because he's got a crazy story, man. And he went from being like completely almost exiled out of the MLB and fucking was a part of the World Series champs, man. And I Love Austin Dean said, holy shit, what a pull. Man, I mean, that was a really good fucking guess. Like, how did you even guess that? How did you even guess that? Yeah, I'm so curious. Give me the insight on how you guessed that. That was a fucking amazing guess. And all right, hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to get this song here. Said he had to come back in a half, drug / jail issues. Went from shortstop to pitcher, sent down, then came all the way back. Man, dude, it's like I went to high school with the dude and I know his whole story. Like, how do you know his whole story? I know, like, I mean, depending on who you're a fan of, like, I mean, you could have crossed paths with his story and then just like learning about it. But yeah, it's so crazy. I live, eat, and sleep baseball. Nice. Knew as soon as you said #1 overall pick and World Series champ. Damn, dude, that's fucking dope, man. That's gangster. That's the hold on. You get a ding on that one for sure. Fucking good pull, man. You guys picking up what he's putting down over there? Shit's so crazy, man. Shit's so crazy. I can't believe you guessed it like that. Actually, that actually blows my mind. But yeah, crazy. I mean, it's. I don't know. Is that like? I mean, you tell me. I Love Austin Dean. Is that like the craziest like comeback story ever? Like, I mean, I know he wasn't like, you know, it's not like he was like the closer or anything like that. I mean, he's just a guy, a part of their rotation. But for being drafted originally in 2004 and then like not playing baseball for so long and then to fucking come back and then to be a part of a World Series fucking championship team, like, it's fucking crazy story, man. It's a crazy story. One day I might just have to like get as much info as I can and just like break that down, because it is a cool story. And man, he's a fucking world. I went to high school with a World Series champ, man. Fucking smoked weed with him, was his bullpen catcher. And man, I swear the first time that he threw the ball, he threw it. It was probably like he was fucking with me. I'm like 15, like at the time, and he's 15. We're the exact same age. And but man, when we were 14, he was already throwing like high 80s, like 85 to 88, like something like that. And then when 15, it was like he was already touching 90, like sometimes. And I remember like I'm kind of just like chilling, like just back, just like, just sitting back, like not like super in like ready position or anything. He threw it so fast and it went over my head. And I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, how fucking fast did he just throw that? And like after that, every time he was throwing the ball to me, I took it serious as shit. Like, man, like I took my eye off of anything. Like, I'm not even up there with the fucking catcher's mask or, on. We're just doing bullpen sessions, and like, dude, talk about fucking scary. Talk about scary. Catching fucking 90 miles an hour as a 15-year-old. Like, that was fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Definitely the best player, best talent that I've ever played with. Padres fucked up so bad when they drafted him. They could have had Justin Verlander's fucking. Dude, they're the product out on the field. They're the ones killing themselves out there. They should be getting paid fucking buku dollars like that. Jay said, where are you going to be standing if the Saints beat the Cowboys? Jason says CMC gonna be going to IR. Wish I picked up Mason. Yeah, I mean, for everyone who plays in redraft, man, I mean, yeah, definitely should have picked up Mason. Robert said thought on Akins with Njoku out. I think it's a good dart throw. I think that they feed the tight end a lot over there, and I think they got nobody else besides him. So you need a little bit of a dart throw. I'd go there and not be too mad about it. Johnny said Mason and A-Chain going to save my Tua. Terrell Bernard 3 QB team. Man, I hope so for you. Hey, I love Austin said it was Laporta. Said my mom's boyfriend told me that day 12 years ago that he would take over the league and no one would see it coming. That's a wild prediction. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. But I mean, what'd you say that he took over the game? Let me see what it was. I was 8 years old. It took me. There was a wide receiver who was massive and was just taking over the game. I mean, you could just see when kids are special, and you said that was a high school game. So, yeah, you just know when kids are that much better than everybody else, they're going to make it to the next level. And Bob said crazy CMC news. Said happy with my Mason for Drake London trade. Yeah. CB Dizzle saying they beating shit. Will said I had to drop Bernard, grabbed Robinson. I know my league though said if Kendricks is on the waiver wire, I'll get him back, no problem. Okay, cool. And yeah, sucks about Bernard. Fucking sucks, man. Jason said totally unrelated. My cousin married to Jordan Akins, although I never met the guy. Seems like a cool dad. What? That's super cool, man. Super cool. Make a call, man. Get him on the podcast. That'd be super cool, man. Pedro said Mike Tomlin getting another positive season this year. Yeah, like he's gotten positive seasons with like Duck Hodges and Mason Rudolph and like all types of shit like that. Like, yeah, I think they're gonna. I mean, they won last week, right? I mean, they beat the shit out of the Falcons. Falcons didn't even look like they were in the game like the whole time. Jason said, Jay said, Cowboys struggle with offenses that have the same style as our new offense. I like it. And what's that new offensive style? I hope they throw it more to Olave, man. Looked like shit for Olave last week. I love Austin Dean. What are your thoughts about trading Rashad White and starting Mason And then when CMC returns, I start Brian Robinson Jr. Well, who would you be trading Rashad White for? Because I'm okay with the other stuff, but like, who would you be trading him for? Because Rashad White's not amazing, but he's still not half bad, and he's going to get a lot of receptions, and that's going to keep his floor high. Wilson, not sure if you know hockey players' names, but my buddy was best friends with Scott and Rob Niedermeyer. We played summer hockey, and we never used a goaltender when Scott was on the ice. Oh man, because he could just like steal it from like everybody. No, I don't know hockey players' names, but Giant said that's some 90s shit right there. Said I know one was on the Devils. Okay, nice. And yeah, you're in Canada, right? So it's like, man, like I could just imagine the type of players, you know, that were out there. And but that's super cool. So yeah, whenever he was out on the ice, like he was gonna catch them. They just weren't scoring a goal, like no matter what, either way. Jay said lots of motion and misdirection. Okay, it's Kubiak's system. Okay, perfect. I like it. We need to get Olave a little bit more involved. That's for sure. And Johnny said I was a huge Whalers fan, so hockey's dead to me. Yeah. When in the 90s, I just remember playing the video games, you know, NHL 94, you know, whatever the fuck, like all those on Sega and I think just all on Sega. That now that I can remember, I mean, you know, until they ended up giving on Xbox and all that kind of shit. But yeah, and I just remember always wanting to be the Red Wings, and fucking wasn't that back when they had like fucking Robitaille or something? Like I can't remember some of those guys' names, but where's the hockey people at? Who was on that Detroit Red Wings team that was just like so insane? Give me a couple names that were on there. I'm sure I could go search it, but I'm sure there's some people who know. Will said Scott was basically the best defenseman. Oh, in the NHL for years. The guy can skate 100 miles an hour. Nice. So he'd be fucking fools up. Whoa. What the hell? I think I just got spammed like crazy on Twitch. We got a whole bunch of followers, but it was like, seems like they're all bots or something. But what the hell? What the hell happened? Someone on Twitch, leave a message over there so I know everything's okay. What just happened over there? Will said Giant got a green Harvard Whalers jersey. Ron Francis name on the back. Okay. Kubiak's a failure. Saints won't have over 300 yards. Johnny said second time I ate a hit of acid was at when the Whalers lost home game. Shit was tight. At their last home game. Nice. Scott and Rob were 2000s. Okay. Steve Yzerman, Fedorov, Lindstrom. Okay, maybe that's who I was thinking of. Lindstrom. There we go. I remember those guys. I remember those names. Yeah. Only knew him from the video game, too. Never watched, did not watch hockey, like, at all, like, back then. Shanahan, ooh, there you go. I remember some of these names. Yeah, that Detroit Red Wings team, man, they were killer. Crispy hopped over to what's it called, to Twitch. Got to make sure everything's going okay over there. Appreciate you, Crispy. And Abraham, who'd you start as my wide receiver 2 since K9 is likely out? Yeah, I mean, he's doubtful. So if you're on sleeper, you could already put him in your IR. Bigsby, McLaughlin, Javante, Ty Chandler, Hubbard. Fuck, he's on the waivers. Damn. That sucks. Fuck, man, this is horrible. These options are horrible. Maybe Bigsby. Man, I mean, all these options kind of suck, dude. I'm sorry. Johnny said Paul Coffey was on that team too. Yeah, wasn't he one of the defenders? Yeah, he says Steve Yzerman too. Yeah, that was the first one that Will said. Wasn't he the center? I think he was. Can't even remember. But yeah, all those names sound familiar. I remember. Those are like the hockey players' names that I remember. Yeah, Robitaille, I think, was Robitaille was on the Kings, wasn't he? Captain Spock. Salute, my brother. He said, Friday night bong salute. Let's go. Let's go. We are smoking it up. Dang it, I told Vanessa I was going to be done somewhere between 9 and 10, so I guess we got like 10 minutes left. Hey, Toyota One, showing love over there on Twitch. What up, what up? Will said Luke Robitaille ended up playing with the Red Wings. Okay, so I was right. He was there. Chelios. Crooners, what do you think about trading Tyreek right before it gets any worse? That I already heard earlier. Said they got rid of him for Wilson and Monty. I mean, it's just, it depends on how quick you want to, do you want to cash in right now where you get a little bit for him? Do you want to wait? See who they get. They already, Mike McDaniel said they're likely going to go get a veteran wide receiver. And the Toyota One hitting all the drops over there. Hold on.
Man, fuck Tony.
McNelson 911. What up? Who should I bench out of Tank Dell, Worthy, Neighbors? I'll bench Neighbors. Abraham said Lockett or Ridley in the flex. Lockett. Brett Hall played for him too. Okay. Veteran QB. Hall is a blue to me, Johnny says. Hey, shout out to John Doe on IG. If you're still over there, what up, what up? All right. So like I said, stop paying attention like 98. Yeah, I only paid attention video game wise. In San Diego, they had, what was that team called? They were the San Diego Gulls. The San Diego Gulls. Like seagulls. And yeah, I remember it was like they always tried to put on a good show, is what it seemed like, because I don't remember the hockey being necessarily like that good. But I do remember there was always like, random fights and like shit like that, like going on, and like they always tried to make that like a thing. And like didn't like, and I don't know, yeah, I don't know. He said minor league hockey is a hoot. Yeah, exactly. See, it was the minor league. It was the minor leagues. And then they got, I don't know. It was like they got bought up by the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, and then they ended up being like the minor league team for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. I love Austin Dean. Would you buy low on Waddle right now? Man, it depends on how low. I don't want to. It really depends on how low. Captain Spock, New Jersey Devils used to be in California, the Golden Seals, and played out of Oakland when I was a kid. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. What's Crooners talking about? Crooners, hit live. Hold on. Let me tag him. And Crooners, what you talking about over there? What you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis? I love this channel, gang. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, ever since football started back up, we got more people on the live stream. So, man, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. And we need to get some more. We need to get some more people signing up and joining as members. On Sunday, I think it says that I can give out like 10 subscriptions, like memberships per month. I think I'm gonna try to do that on like the Sunday streams. I don't know if it's probably not gonna be where I get to pick like who it goes to. Hopefully they give it to like people who are actually like watching live. Like that'd be really cool. So make sure you're around for the Sunday live streams before the games. Saints are 8-9 team. I'll be standing by on the same business come 2 p.m. Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. We'll see if that's a good game. I don't know if it's going to be a good game. There's no guarantees in this world. That's for sure. All right. I'm going to shut this off at 10 o'clock. So we got 5 more minutes worth of smoking to go and questions, whatever's going on. But before I forget, sorry, don't forget, I got to shout out the 420 Crew Patreon members, our producers of the show. I appreciate you guys. Our ultimate priority member, Justin Pickle in a Jar, our all access members, our elite members, our superstar members, our 420 Ride or Die Crew members. I appreciate you. It's because of you guys why we are able to kick everybody's ass as far as like live streams go and live stream as often as we do, because nobody live streams as much as I do in this fantasy football world. And I appreciate all you guys rocking, because we're rocking every day. Doug said, who's Buffalo's wide receiver 1? They don't have one. They don't have one. It's ugly. It's ugly. They're the first team in history to not have a wide receiver 1. And Doug said, stay longer, Alex. Put super chats in. Put a super chat in. That'll help me stay longer, because I already told Vanessa I'd be done at 10. I don't want to be a liar. Don't make me a liar, Doug. Don't get me in trouble. My team is Mahomes, James Cook, Rashad White, Amon-Ra, Devontae, Parkinson, Ferguson, Ayuk, Tucker, Steelers defense. My bench is Eckler, Brian Robinson, said DK, Jalen Warren. So I don't necessarily know what I don't necessarily know what I would do with that team other than like get ready to go to war. You know, like, I mean, I don't feel like you need to make a trade or like force a trade. You know, like if you want to make a trade, you got to go figure out who has issues with their lineup, and like you got to help them like fix those issues with your lineup, with their lineup, with a trade from you. And Warrior 1, what up, what up? Should I trade Ridley for Ayuk? If you get Ayuk, yes. If you get Ayuk, yes. 12 team, by the way. Pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. Doug said, how much to do a 24-hour stream? Shit. I'm sure you're going to have to pull a couple sponsors here. You're going to have to pull a couple sponsors. For me to do a 24-hour live stream, like, because I would like need to pay people to come on. I don't think it would be just me, like by myself. But yeah, all I gotta say is you better have a couple good sponsors, because it ain't gonna be something super chatted where where fucking 50% is gonna get taken out or something like that, unless they're throwing double just to make sure, but doing it through YouTube. But yeah, you'll need at least a few sponsors, a few big sponsors to get me to do that. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to do a 24-hour live stream. Kevin Spock said Keon Coleman had a 31% first read target share week 1, so people got excited about him. But you saw Thursday's goose egg, yeah. And for anybody who saw my start and sit video that I posted this week, I said I would not start any of these guys on the Bills. I mean, I was wrong about the Dolphins, because I said start Tua and Waddle, as pretty much I'm sure everybody did. But yeah, I didn't want to start any of those guys. And there was a couple leagues where I was super desperate, and I had to start Coleman. At least I thought I had to start him. Could have started anybody over him on Sunday. Would have given us a better chance. Cook Plays said just trading Tyreek Hill for Lamar, good trade. I have Garrett Wilson, Waddle, Godwin. No, because I'm assuming it's a single QB league, right? If it's a single QB league, no. The QBs just don't hold that much value. I know Waddle's all banged up, but I wouldn't do it. And Astros on top. Would you do a 24-hour stream if someone donates $5K? I would but it can't be $5K on YouTube though, because YouTube would take half of it. But if someone donated $5K for a live stream, I probably would, because I bet I could get enough people to fill like different spots to where even if it's me hosting like different things, I'm sure $5K we would work. Let's see if and that's why I said a couple sponsors, because who knows if one person would do that. Like I doubt it, but unless they were like super balling like that. But a couple sponsors that you get together, like anything's possible. Anything's possible. And Warrior One said, should I go get Bijan and Devontae Adams for AJ Brown and Chris Godwin? Nah, I would just hold. And Astro said, what's the latest on AJ Brown's he gonna play? We don't know. As of right now, we don't know. I mean, we hope he will. Well, we got to see tomorrow. Got to see tomorrow's practice. Hopefully he's a full go, and then we just got like a scare. And Doug said, pay me $5K. I'll do a 24-hour stream by myself. Good luck finding someone to give you that, Doug. Will said 31% first read option. Josh Allen looks his way. He's not opening those to someone else. Yeah, I mean, Keon Coleman's getting punked out there. I want to go back and watch. I bet he's getting punked by the DBs over there. Crooner, should I start Kyler or stack Dak with CD? I'd probably start Dak this week. Yep, just answered. You heard that, right? Crooners, did you hear that answer? Okay, he deleted it. Yeah, okay. All right, well, here we go. Last bowl of the night, or at least last bowl of the night on the stream.
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Let me hit that ball.
The Saints only looked amazing last week because they played against the Panthers. Not saying the Saints defense is trash, but it's not amazing. Panthers made them look like the 85 Bears out there. Captain Spock said, damn, that's a nice bong. Appreciate you. It's a Jerome Baker. If anybody is interested in getting, something similar to this, I'll throw the link in the chat for to get a Jerome Baker with my discount. The discount code's fantasy if you go to jeromebaker.com. But if you use this link, it already has the discount code fantasy on there, so it automatically plugs it in. Oh, he said the Saints are shit. Okay, yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Astros on top. Olave are neighbors. Man, see, that's what sucks. Like, I really don't like Olave so much that I'd almost say Malik neighbors, but I'm gonna stay with Olave. But I understand why it's a question for sure. Whew, appreciate everyone rocking, because I know this Friday night stream was not announced or anything like that, but every Friday night we're going to try to get, at least an hour or two stream in. And then Saturday night, it'll be the same thing. Get another hour or two, like stream in. I love Austin Dean. Bryce Young had less than 2 seconds every single snap. I don't think he's a bust. I just think he needs a better team. Yeah, but he might not get a chance to be at a better team. Like, that's the thing. Like, got to figure it out. Got to figure it out, man. And then it sucks that, like, you know, the destination, sometimes it totally screws up the prospect, man. Like, destination's big. Like, I don't know why teams would draft a guy who can't run the system that you want, you know. And apparently the Panthers want a system where the QB needs to get rid of the ball in 2 seconds or less. Yeah, he should just be like from the shotgun like every play. I'd give him at least an extra second. All right, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are the shit. We'll be back tomorrow morning, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, we shall see. We shall see. I don't know if Noble's got practice or not tomorrow. We shall see. And I've Austin Dean said Bryce Young. I said Stroud would be in the exact same position, I think, if swapped. Maybe. But the thing that I mean, I know that Stroud's line was like super bad, like at one point last year in the beginning. I mean, I know they got a little bit healthier as the season progressed, but they were still figuring out a way to get rid of the ball. You know, Panthers aren't. So yeah, it's definitely the team that sucks. And yeah, hopefully he can get traded or something. I don't know. All right, guys. We'll see you either tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening or a combination of both. But I appreciate you guys. If you're not already a member of the 420 Crew on Patreon, get over there, 420crew.com. Go sign up and join us on Patreon. We got a couple different group chats that are over there right on Patreon. We got a Discord as well. All the posts that I do for the square boards are going to be there. All the posts that I do, a lot of different news is going to get posted there as well. And shout out to Crispy throwing in a super chat right at the end. All right. One more bowl for Crispy. We're keeping it going extra minute while I'm shouting everybody out. Appreciate you, Crispy. Thanks for keeping the stream going for an extra minute with the super chat. You the man, Crispy. And we're killing it, guys. We're killing it this year. Grown by so many subscribers on YouTube. And even my secondary channel that I always stream to, but I don't promote or like anything like that. Even that's been getting a bunch of subs. Like we're almost to 200 subs like right now. And so that one's just been like chilling, and I kind of just been like streaming there in the background. And shout out to anyone who subbed up over there, because we're on our mission to try to get that channel monetized. That'd be cool to have two different monetized channels. Hell of Austin Dean won't be able to make it tomorrow. Oh, got to work all day, basically. Well, we hope you're here in spirit. We hope you're here in spirit. And shout out to everybody who left super chats today, because we have no corporate sponsors, man. So you guys doing the super chats and stuff, it helps the business grow for sure. And we weren't able to get super chats or anything last year, so it feels good that they're back. And I know a lot of people wanted to support and didn't really know how to do it, and so now you can on YouTube again, and appreciate you guys. And Vanessa. And Crispy, if Vanessa asks me why I wasn't done at 10 o'clock, I'm saying it was a $5 super chat from you right at 10:06. Well, I'm going to say it was right at 10 o'clock, and that's what made me stay here a little bit longer. And Johnny, party time. Excellent. We definitely need more Bill and Ted drops. They got a bunch of good drops from Bill and Ted for sure. Captain Spock Olave led the team in routes around. They just didn't need him because they got a huge lead early. For sure. Tough matchup. Yeah, we're going right after this bowl, Crispy. This one kind of killed me. After this bowl, we're out of here. We went on a nice day date. Fridays are going to be the day. Fridays are my slower day for like content. So like every single Friday, like afternoon, like, I mean, probably through the season and beyond, there's probably no reason why we're going to stop, but we're going to have a little lunch date on Friday. You know, today we went to Burlington Coat Factory. I got a whole bunch of new shirts, spent way too much money, but you got a whole new wardrobe. You're not going to see me wearing the shirt that I wore before now. Now it's like all new shirts now in the rotation. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's finish this bowl. Then we're getting out of here. Woo. Oh yeah. That one got me. That was the one. That was the one. All right. Woo. All right, guys. We're out of here. We'll catch you on the flip side. We'll catch you tomorrow. Everybody who left a super chat, appreciate you. Everybody who was here 100% of the show, appreciate you. Everyone who's in here right now, appreciate you. You guys are the shit. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.